Hi guys, Penny Rose Journals, how you doing? Okay, I am just here to make some little things out of paper bag bases and unfolded paper bag handles because, we all have these lying around. I have done a video on these little booklets and things before, but there's always more paper bag handles and always more paper bag bases. And these are my favourite go-to projects for them. So we are just going to make some little albums and some little booklets. The first thing I'm going to do is cut these bases into three. There is a section on either side which is thicker because it's where the paper bag is folded, and a section in the middle that is thinner because it's just a single sheet of paper. So I am going to cut those into the sort of three natural areas that they seem to work out to be nicely cut in, and it gives me two sheets to make my little albums and one sheet to make little booklets, or use as scrap paper because they are blank on the one side. So they also make just great blank paper scraps. So but today we are just going to cut the ends off and make these little albums, and we'll see where we get to once we've done that. I'm not going to decorate these. You've seen me make them before. Every time I make them slightly differently. I either staple them or sew them, or today I'm just going to sew up them with a sewing machine. So I will sew around each page, and then I will grab three little pages and sew them just down the middle so they're sewn together as a booklet. So, but anyway, you'll see as I go. And like I say, I won't decorate any today. I'm just in a making mood. I am going to take each of these side pieces that are quite thick and glue them the same way. That way it just covers up the print on the bottom of the bag, and then I'm going to take them, because I'm not gluing them super securely, I'm going to take them and sew around each of them on my sewing machine. And while I'm sitting here gluing bits of paper, I am going to take these smaller pieces that were from the middle and glue them more securely. There's just a little sort of tab on either side that isn't glued down properly. I am just going to make sure they are properly glued, because I'm going to make little booklets out of them. I don't want bits sticking out left, right and centre. So we'll get all those done and then we'll make something. I have one very wide bag handle here for some reason. I just wanted to check it against these sort of album pages, but no, it's really not thick enough, wide enough to make a booklet out of those, so that can go aside for another purpose. These thinner ones are the perfect size to make a little booklet inside these middle pieces that I cut out, so I will be making some pages out of those. I should get 2 pages out of each strip, and yeah, then I will probably staple them in, and we will have a bunch of little booklets, as simple as that. And I will just put them aside in my stash and can decorate them as I need them to match whatever journal they're going to go into. So they're quite handy little notebooks. They're not too big. You can just tuck them in your pocket or in your handbag if you want to, but they make nice little bits and bobs to stick in pockets of a journal. So yeah, once they're decorated up a bit, they look quite cute. So I'm going to tear each one of these strips in half, and it will make a page in my journal once it's folded in half. So we'll see. I'm not sure how many I end up putting in these. Usually I put in about 3, but yeah, we'll see as we go. Now, of course, this little logo could go on the inside or on the back. I usually leave it on the front of my little booklets. Not that it makes any difference, you can turn them over or whatever you want, but I leave it on the front because I like to put a little bit of decoration on the front of my booklet when I'm obviously decorating it up to go into a journal, and it just covers all that logo. So the rest of the piece is blank, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so that's the way I build them. Nothing groundbreaking, but it uses up some of that stuff that sort of doesn't have a purpose in my room other than this. And it's a good thing to have in my stash because I do use quite a few of them. And you can round the corners and do whatever else it is you like to do, but yeah, basically this is how I usually leave them, just so that they're ready to go. Okay, that's them sorted out. Let's move on to these little albums. I make little albums out of these because it's quite thick and it just seems to work for me. So, yeah, you could make tiny journals out of them, whatever you wanted. But, yeah, I like to just stick pretty pictures in them, or pictures of old grumpy men or whatever. Anyway, I'm going to take them, go sew them, and I'll be back shortly. I glued this one wrong. I did that a couple of times. That's what you get when you're not paying attention. Not to worry, I'll just toss those aside and do something else with them at another date. But for now, they can, yeah, like I say, just go aside and be used for something else. Because yes, I have enough pages to toss those ones aside. Okay, here we are back with the completed little albums. As you can see, I have just sewn around each page and sewn up the middle to yeah, make a little booklet, and I have used 3 pages in each one. So yeah, they work out quite nicely. They're quite sturdy and they look kind of cool. And yeah, I will again put these aside. They are completely blank, so I will put them aside and decorate them up when I find a use for them. And yeah, I can make them sort of matching whatever it is they're going into. So anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed these 2 little projects. I just felt like making some stuff today and getting rid of some stuff today. So yeah, bit more stuff in the stash. You guys have yourselves a great day. Thanks for spending some of your time with me. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.